Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Carmen.
And this is our channel.
And welcome back to another video. And this is going to be a room tour and review of the room we're staying in currently, which is the Forum Tower, North Tower, right? Because they have a south and a north. Room 893. So before we get into the tour, we just wanted to mention that the reason we're doing this video first is because we originally yesterday were at Tropicana and we were in the Chelsea Tower.
Yeah.
Right, so we were in the Chelsea Tower, and the reason that we're here, we're going to discuss it when we do the Chelsea Tower review, which is coming later. And we decided also to share this room tour was because the Chelsea Tower was what it was, it pushed us to come here to Caesars, and then we were able to meet some subscribers. When we got here, we wanted to get breakfast. We checked in early, got our room, and then we walked around to find the restaurants, because remember in our last video we said there's not a lot of places to eat
here. Yeah.
But we decided to try Gordon Ramsay's pub.
Yeah, that was good.
And that's where we met some of our subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah, so we want to give a shout out to
Jerome.
Right, Jerome, Gigi, and Yvette.
Yep.
Yeah, so shout outs to you guys. Thanks for noticing and saying hello.
Yep.
We always are happy to see our subscribers. And Jerome actually said that he was here because of the video we posted.
Exactly.
So we're really glad that we're actually helping you guys to make a decision on
You the man, Jerome. You the man.
Yes. On where you guys are visiting and where you're staying. And I'm glad that these videos are very helpful to you. So continue to always comment down below and let us know things that you want to know in more details, because we're almost about done visiting all the hotels and towers in Atlantic City. Yeah, so we're almost done. So let's get into the tour of the Forum North Tower in Caesars, Atlantic City. This is the hallway for the Forum Tower. We are in room 893. So let's go in. Here's the foyer, and here's part of the restroom. So here in the back, of course, the evacuation information. And then there's two locks here and here. And then the foyer has this nice huge mirror. And another mirror, which is a closet mirror. Then here's the restroom. Well, I guess it's like the shower and the toilet. There's a sink out here with a huge vanity mirror. Then you go inside here, and there's another sink right here, which is great. It's two sinks. It's a bit tight, but it's decent. All right, so here's the shower. So, you know, this is the older tower, but it still looks decent. It still looks good. All right, we give you shower. They give you shampoo, conditioners, and body wash. Plenty of towels. So this sink area has plenty of space, where I believe they should have used it more effectively by placing the towels there instead of their current location above the toilet, and the tissue paper that's also near the toilet. Let's get into the closet. So the safe is up there. Some shelves, some hangers, ironing board, and the rack. Nice mirror. Steam iron. So we're gonna pause because Nicholas is on the phone. But nice mirror here and another mirror here.
Yeah, they just gotta check in at the other spot.
So this is the main area. Two double beds with an end bench. There's a huge space here. I guess you could put your suitcases.
Yeah.
Floor lamp. Some art decoration. Sprinklers. Fire alarm. Okay. Now let's get into the living space, the 2 double beds. And then 1 table here with the things you need. Okay, no Bible here. They have a clock and an antique. As you can see, it's probably here since when they first opened. This lamp, maybe not, I'm not sure, but it's cute. I like the color. And then of course your phone that looks a bit dirty. Let's move on to the entertainment section. So I'm assuming one of those will be the refrigerator. So no, that one's our drawers, and there's the fridge. Okay, let's open it up. Maybe you guys want to see what it looks like inside. There it is. Standard hotel fridge. Then you have your TV, and then your working space and coffee necessities, charging port, ice bucket, and another mirror. Then there's a little bench here, and the adjoining room door is obviously locked because we didn't come with anybody. And then there's your heating system, and then this is the window, and we're gonna get into the view. So this is the view. I don't know if you guys can see it because the windows are so dirty, but there's really nothing to see. It's just the other part of Caesars, and I believe that's part of the garage. Not sure, because the window's so dirty you can't see. And just buildings, so there's really nothing to see. So we're just gonna keep the, shades drawn, because we don't need to look at that view. But here we are, and here we are, room 893 at Caesars Forum North Tower. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the Forum North Tower, room 893, here at Caesars Atlantic City. So let's get into the review. So we're gonna start off with the cons. So the first con, because there's only 3. So the first con is that this is the oldest tower in Caesars, but they have some modernizations, right? Yeah. So that's, if you can consider it a con, because it's not really, it could be a pro depending on your style, but it's just that for us the con is that it's one of the oldest towers. The second con is that the elevators are very small. So if it's like 4 of you with big suitcases, maybe you'll fit, but it's going to be really tight. It's a tight squeeze.
I didn't even think it was an elevator. I was looking
like, because it's 3
doors.
Yeah, it looks like room doors because it's so tiny. The entrance and just the space. So the elevators are very tiny in this tower. And the last con is basically based on this room. We don't know if all the views are like this room. There might be better views, maybe on a higher floor, but this particular room has a bad view.
It does.
Yes, so that's about it. Those are the only 3 cons in this room. And this might be a con or pro depending on who you are. You might be able to see some seagulls fighting in front of your window in this room for a slice of pizza, or more like the pizza crust. Which is not really terrible, because what we care about are what the pros are in this room. So let's move into the pros. So you want to start with the first one, hon?
This tower is the closest tower to the check-in area and the garage.
Right, because when you drive into Caesars, and I know you guys seen our other videos at the Centurion Tower, we're going to link that up here, but that's a long walk from the garage all the way to the Centurion Tower. Is a far walk, but it's one of the newer towers, so you have to weigh what matters to you. And it's also, like he mentioned, close to the check-in, so it's right there. Once you come out of the elevator, the check-in, check-out section is right to your left. You don't have to walk far.
And it's old, but it's not terrible. It's like you could pretty much tell when it was built, it was very, very nice. We've been to other hotels where it's old and it's just old, it's too old, but you can see it's old but not terrible. It still looks nice where you'll be comfortable looking at it.
Right, because they have modernized this tower. You can tell by the ceilings; they're not popcorn ceilings, and the furniture is somewhat updated. It's decent, you know. So you know it's modernized, and it's a nice modern.
And the only thing is, it still has like an old TV. I don't think it's a smart TV, but you know, it's still you're able to see. Right. Movies and channels.
Exactly. So, you know, they decided, you know what, we're going to invest on the other towers, but we're still going to make this decent, which they did, you know.
And this tower does have huge rooms. It looked like they took some space from the bathroom and extended the room. So that kind of gives it a better look. Do you feel like you have a spacious room also?
Right, yeah. Because if you guys notice, we do have a lot of videos for Caesars. But we've stayed at all the towers. This is like the last tower. I mean, they have a South Forum tower, but I'm assuming it's probably the same.
Yeah.
And what we noticed is that all the rooms in Caesars, their rooms are huge. The Ocean Tower rooms are huge. The Centurion Tower is huge. And even here is a huge room, enough space for you to stretch out, enough locations for you to lounge. So that's what I really like about the room.
The 4th Pro of this hotel room, the bed, I mean, it's comfortable. Me, I like firm beds. How do you like your beds again? Plush?
I like it plush, kind of, you know, soft.
Okay, I mean, it's okay. I mean,
right, the bed was decent. Like this bed is way better than the bed in Resort. Remember Resort's bed?
I can't remember Resort.
It was hard and it was like cardboard and
I remember that. Yeah, that's the hardest one.
Yeah. But the bed here is decent and it's kind of plush. No, but it's a little firm.
Yeah.
It's better than a lot of other places that you would expect them to have decent beds in.
Yeah.
And it's much better than Bally's beds. Like this is way better. Yeah. And even the pillows here are plush here.
I get nice and soft.
Yeah, it's nice and soft here. So Caesars makes sure that you're gonna come and it's gonna be modernized and it's going to be comfortable.
Yep. The 5th Pro of this hotel room, I mean, based on the charging station, I'll give it, I mean, it's okay. They have the device where you could wirelessly charge your phone. You know, it has other chargers also.
Charging ports.
Yeah, the charging ports. It has the C charging port, the regular USB. So you know, it's a good amount. It's in one section of the room, but you know, I like it when it's all over the hotel.
Right. Yeah. Like I think it's where was it that we say that we saw like a lot of charging ports? I think it was Hard Rock.
Yeah, I think
North Tower.
Yeah.
Or the Water Club. Here in Caesars, they have a lot of charge. Yeah, not the Water Club. Is it the Water Club? That's Harris.
Yeah,
Harris Water Front Tower, and also here Caesars and Centurion and Ocean. They have a lot of ports. This is like the older model, but they have way more charging ports here than they do in the Ocean Tower. And the Ocean Tower is much more modernized and renovated than the Forum. But there's a lot of outlets. There's an outlet behind us. There's one over there by the wall. And then, like he mentioned, the charging station by the coffee station and the workstation. So there's a lot of charging areas. They do have an outlet.
Wait, you notice what they do was, instead of them, you know, when you press the button, it comes up and it shows you all the different
Right,
outlets.
that's what they have in Centurion.
What they do here
was add that.
They just add that, exactly. Just add that. They all have it too.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah, they have it.
Tropicana has it too.
Tropicana. Remember Caesars is Tropicana. But they added that in the Chelsea Tower. Chelsea Tower has that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah. But you know, Centurion had the ports that were on the table that you press the button to. So remember to check at that video out. I'll probably try to find the clip and clip it in this video. But right here, this lamp behind us has a charging port, but it doesn't work. So that's probably why they added that extra charging port, which they should add over here. They should put it one over here and one over there, you know. So But there's charging stations. There's more charging stations that they have in the Ocean Tower. Maybe they added that in the Ocean Tower. We don't know because I don't remember the last time we were in the Ocean Tower.
I just like the newer version better. Where you just press a button and it pops up from the desk.
Yeah.
I mean, they all charge your phone, but I just like it. It's more accessible to me that way. And saves more space too.
Well, that too. Yeah, it does save space on surface area. Yeah, you're right. So another pro of this hotel. And the elevators here at the Forum is that you press 1 and it takes you straight down to the casino. Yeah. And also it leads you also to the stairs to go to the garage, which is really close. So it kind of like falls into the first one, which is closest to the towers, closest to the garage, and closest to the check-in. So that is very accessible, the Forum Tower. The Ocean Tower also has that you press, I think, 1 or 2 and it takes you straight down to the casino. A lot of hotels have that, but I don't remember which one specifically, but I know that Caesars, whenever you're at the Ocean Tower or the Forum, you press a button and it leads you right down to the casino area. You're right in the casino. Not that you have to go walking and find it.
But just off of memory, I think this is the closest room we've had where check-in was right here and we just had to walk maybe a couple feet, take the elevator and just go straight to the room.
Yeah. It is.
All right.
Because Oceans, their check-in is right here and then the doors are right there. They're close. It's very close.
I mean to the garage, but notice.
From the garage, you go through that walkway, and then you're checking in, and then behind you is the elevator doors where the security. You have to scan your card. So Oceans is close too. It's like right there.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's the conveniency of staying in Oceans and staying at Caesars Forum Tower is that you're check-in. And right there, you're at the elevator.
You don't have to lug your luggage all the way.
Right. Yeah. But this is the closest because it's like literally like.
I know. I was surprised.
Like how many feet? Like 400 feet?
Yeah, it was.
Like it's very close.
To I was in 400 feet. Now I was like, you're making 150 feet. Yeah. It was that close. Yeah. Check-in was right here.
Well, it is.
The garage area
like
side was here.
200 feet. Like, it's very close. So that's very convenient. If you're coming with a lot of luggage, a lot of children, and check into the Forum because it's a decent space, it's nice, it's renovated, it's clean. And that's the next step that we're going to is the pro is at the cleanliness of this tower. The carpets, that they will shampoo it because it doesn't have like that carpet dirty musty smell when you walk in, because even if you weren't to shampoo it and you put spray, the spray dilutes after a while.
Smell both,
so you're gonna smell it. So they do shampoo the carpet. I don't know how often, but often enough where you don't notice it. So remember that the entire room here in the Forum is completely carpeted. So take note of that if you have children. It's good for them because if they're running around, they fall, they're not going to get hurt. But then if they're running around and eating, they're going to spill and dirty the carpet. So just be mindful. But this is a good family tower because it's so close to check-in.
Yes, it is.
With suitcases and strollers, and even people walkers. Like if you are elderly and you have a walker or a cane, the Forum Tower would be better for you because you wouldn't have to walk far. And the Forum North Tower, because the South Tower is close, but it's a little further out. It's like maybe that's like 700 feet from the check-in.
And we did see a couple of people with those motorized chairs. So I saw a couple, so I was kind of
Right. So you have a motorized chairs. You could go to the Centurion Tower. The motorized vehicle.
That's true.
You could go all the way to the Centurion and stay in the fancy, is more updated. Yeah. But if you don't have a motorized vehicle and you have a walker or a cane,
this would be
be better. Yeah. I think this would be the best tower in all of Atlantic City. It's the closest from the check-in to
that's true.
your room.
Yeah.
But then Oceans might be better because remember, in Caesar's garage, you have to walk through halls, and then that walkway sometimes is broke, like today.
Yeah, no.
So if you only had the options to go because of your mobility limitations, I would recommend first would be Oceans and then here Caesar's at Forum.
That makes sense.
Borgata as well. Yeah, Borgata is not terrible. Like you have to walk over and get check in and then walk over a little bit more, but they're close to each other. So it will be first Bally's. I mean, no, not Bally's. Sorry.
Oceans.
First Oceans, then Borgata.
You wanna go back to Bally's?
Then no, and then Caesars here. Forum Tower though, this North Tower. So just take note of those suggestions for people that have limited mobility. Yeah. And that's it for the Forum Tower in Caesars.
That was it, yeah.
So that is our tour and review of the Forum Tower, the north side in Caesars Atlantic City. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Make sure to share this video with your family and friends that love to travel and love casinos like us.
Yep. And remember, like and subscribe. Was it recording?
Hopefully. Can you imagine? You have to do all this again.